Tonight is the night, folks. While the world's best athletes are currently marching into the stadium in Italy, we are gathered here for a different kind of competition. A competition where you don't need to be able to do a triple axel. You just need to know who did. Official scoring and rules. Round 1, the warm-up. 1 point per question. Round 2, the mid-mountain. 2 points per question. Round 3, the black diamond. 5 points per question. No Googling. No replays. Honor system in effect. Good luck. Which city will host the 2026 Winter Olympics? Milan, N. Cortina d'Ampezzo.
Peter, what are you doing?
Speaking Italian.
Which country has won the most gold medals in Winter Olympics history? The answer is Norway. And honestly, should we be surprised? When Thor is your local hometown hero. What is the target area in curling called? The answer is the house. In which country were the first Winter Olympics held in 1924? The answer is France.
Well, what are you then? I'm French. Why do you think I have this outrageous accent?
What Disney movie tells the story of the first Jamaican bobsled team? The answer is Cool Runnings.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time. Cool running.
How often are the Winter Olympic Games held? The answer is every 4 years. Which sport combines cross-country skiing and rifle shooting? The answer is the biathlon. It asks the athlete to redline their heart rate to about 180 beats per minute while gliding across the snow, only to immediately stop, hold their breath, and try to hit a target the size of a coffee saucer from 50 meters away. Think of it as the winter version of trying to thread a needle while riding a roller coaster. In what sport do athletes slide headfirst down an ice track on a small sled? The answer is the skeleton. It is the literal definition of using your head.
What are we gonna do, Buzz?
Use your head.
How many players are on the ice for one hockey team at a time? The answer is 6. Usually, you've got 3 forwards trying to find the back of the net, 2 defensemen trying to prevent a total disaster, and 1 goalie who is essentially a glorified puck magnet. Of course, that number drops if someone decides to spend 2 minutes in the shame cube, the penalty box, for being a bit too enthusiastic with their stick. In the Miracle on Ice, which country did the USA defeat in the semifinals? The answer is the Soviet Union. It was the ultimate David versus Goliath story, played out on a sheet of ice in Lake Placid. All right, you've survived the bunny hill without breaking a leg. Well done. But we're clicking into the big skis now. We're moving to round 2, where every correct answer is worth 2 points. If you struggled with the Disney movie question in round 1, Godspeed. You're going to need it. Which city hosted the 2022 Winter Olympics? The answer is Beijing. While most Winter Olympic hosts rely on, winter, Beijing decided to take matters into its own hands. Because the region is actually quite arid, the 2022 Games were the first to rely on nearly 100% artificial snow. What is luge in French? The answer is sled. It's one of those rare, beautiful moments where English speakers can feel like effortless polyglots without actually trying. Which female alpine skier has the most World Cup wins in history? The answer is Michaela Schifrin. As of early 2026, she has notched 108 World Cup wins, putting her in a league so far above the rest that she isn't just competing against other skiers anymore. She's competing against math. What is the science of air resistance that ski jumpers use by forming a V shape? The answer is the V-style, or lift. Before 1985, jumpers kept their skis parallel. Then Jan Baklov accidentally stumbled upon the V-style, and while it looked goofy at first, the physics proved it was a masterclass in aeronautics. What are the only two sports that were part of the Summer Olympics before the Winter Olympics existed? The answer is figure skating and ice hockey. Usually, the Olympics are a strictly seasonal affair. You don't see beach volleyball in a blizzard or bobsleds on a boardwalk. But before the Winter Games officially debuted in 1924, the Summer Olympics had a bit of an identity crisis and hosted figure skating and ice hockey. Which country famously forgot to bring their flag to the 1924 opening ceremony? The answer is Norway. At the first ever Winter Olympics in Chamonix, 1924, the Norwegian team realized, likely with a fair bit of panic, that they didn't actually have a national flag to carry during the Parade of Nations. How many bullets does a biathlete carry for a race? The answer is 20. Exactly as many as they need to become clean, but never enough to be comfortable. What does the K in K-point stand for? Konstruktionspunkt, or construction point. In what year did snowboarding make its Olympic debut? The answer is 1998. Snowboarding officially crashed the Olympic party in 1998 at the Nagano Games, though the establishment didn't exactly roll out the red carpet with a smile. Who is the oldest person to ever win a Winter Olympic medal? The answer is Anders Haugen. 50 years later, in 1974, a sports historian was checking the math and realized the judges had made a calculation error. Haugen had actually beaten the third-place finisher. You've cleared the mid-mountain, but look up, we've reached the summit. This is round 3, the Black Diamond. These aren't just questions, they're the vertical drops that separate the legends from the tourists. At 5 points per answer, you can go from last place to the podium in a single breath. Tighten your boots, folks. It's about to get steep. What is the official motto of the Olympics? Sitius, Altius, Fortes. Or faster, higher, stronger. Which city was the first to host both a Summer and Winter Olympics? The answer is Beijing. In 1964, the Austrian army had to transport 40,000 cubic meters of what to the venue? The answer is snow. Which city hosted the Games of Renewal in 1948 after World War II? St. Moritz. St. Moritz. In 1924, who won the first ever Winter Olympic gold medal? Charles Jutras. And that concludes our Winter Games special. Whether you're a trivia champion or you're currently filing a protest with the judges, we appreciate you playing along. To ensure you don't miss our upcoming Black Diamond rounds, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Like the video if you learned something today, even if it was just how to pronounce Cortina di Impezzo. Good night.